Twilight Saga, and today we are going to discuss An Ember in the Ashes by Hehe. Yeah. Like, this was so good. I don't have the second book yet, and now I regret it because I just want to start reading the second one immediately. This was so good. If you don't know what it's about, it is a fantasy book, and we see it from the point of view of two different people, a girl named Laia and a guy named Elias. And basically, like, Elias' brother has been captured by some people that's called the Marshals, and she is a scholar, and her mission throughout the book is to rescue her brother, and it goes from there. If you haven't read this already, I recommend it. Like, it was so nice. Like, I couldn't put it down when I started reading. I sat for 3 days straight, just read through it. Like, it's pretty dark, like the world, but the people are great. But some people are not great. Fuck some. Anyways, now I'm getting into spoilers, so go read it and then come back. Woo. Let's talk about spoilers. Like, here in Sweden, you can't buy hardcover English book in the bookstore, so you have to order them. And I was very pissed when I got this because they only gave me half a map, so I didn't know where they were or anything. They only gave me half a map of Black Cliff 2. Like, what am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do? Either way, I had to put the map on my phone and look at that, but that's not how it's supposed to be done. I just want the map. Like, ooh. I did like our main characters, Laia and Elias. I can't choose my favorite because both of their like chapters ended in cliffhangers all the time, and I just wanted to continue and read more. And it was very nice that if you first saw a scene in Elias' perspective and then it's changed to Elias' perspective. Dude. And we also have Helene. I think that's how you say her name. I don't know anyone English, so I can ask them how to pronounce it in English. Like, is it Helene? Helena? Helen? Helene. Helene must be. I'm gonna call her. Well, either way, Helene is this badass warrior woman, slayer of douchebags. I adore her, but at some points she did frustrate me, and I disliked her sometimes, but most of the time she's awesome. She was great, and I loved her and Elias' friendship, but it turned out, you know, she wanted more than friendship. But she was like jealous of Laia, and she disrespected her, and she was a hypocrite because she wanted to change things, but she thought of you know, slaves as simple slaves, like they weren't worth a second thought, and that annoyed me, but I got over it because she's amazing. So I can deal with it. She redeemed herself in the ending. She did well. I don't know about you, but I do not ship Elias and Helene, but I ship their friendship. And I do not ship Laia with Keenan. I ship Laia and Elias. Elia. What's their ship name? I mean, she seems like Laia is going for Laia. And Laia is probably endgame. I mean, like, the universe is preventing anything but Laia and Elias. No, Laia and Keenan is about to kiss twice. Once when they were like just on the streets and there was this wagon thing and they were about to kiss, but a merchant went through them and stopped it. Yeah, that was the first time. And then the second time when Laia was going to tell Mason about the secret entrance and Keenan was about to kiss her, but then the Mason entered. I don't think it's meant to happen. And then Laia and Helene were about to kiss, you know, in the training scene right before when Laia was about to get raped by a Marcus. Well, anyways, nothing is supposed to happen but Laia and Elias. So, like, Marcus, that asshole. Like, he's emperor now. We can't leave him as emperor. No, we have to change that. Kill him. Helene has to kill him. Like, she gotta have her revenge because she's like really scared of him right now. She admitted like he's the only thing she's really scared of. And when he had just killed his brother, Zack, you know, when Elias felt pity for him. I don't feel no pity for you, Marcus. You stay down. Go back to your cage. You're not wanted here. I feel nothing for you but hatred. Oh, stupid Marcus. Like, these trials are effed up. I mean, the first one was okay, I think. I mean, meeting their fears and stuff. Like, you need to do that to rule a country, I believe. What was the second one? Yeah, survive the night. I mean, that's, you also have to be able to survive the night, so I think that's okay. But the third one, what? It just felt so unnecessary, like they had to kill their friends. Like, why waste a bunch of good soldiers? Like, it doesn't prove anything that you're able to kill your own friends. Like, that's not a good thing. I thought because they said they had to fight until you were dead or the opponent was dead. So I thought these things that like suffocated them and killed them if they didn't attack was the enemy, and they were supposed to get like unite to kill that creature. But no, that was not it. They were supposed to kill each other. Luckily, Helene had that armor thing. Like, I hate the masks, like the physical masks they put on. Like, why do they have it? Like, is it just to have armor on their face? I guess it's like a symbol to like show everybody that if they see someone with a mask, you know they are powerful and they can kill you, put you down. Like, they kind of make them like a robots. Like, emotionless. I guess that's what it's supposed to symbolize. It's so I don't like them. Like, when they takes them off, it comes the blood off, and they like morph with their faces and like become part of them. And some people can't even take them off anymore. Like, most of them. And then Helene even gets the like armor for her body. Like, girl, you can never be naked again. I'm telling you, it's part of you now. Oh, I don't like him. It's creepy. Just the thought of like a piece of metal being stuck to your face for eternity. I don't like. I do not appreciate. I'm glad Elias is able to take his off, because we don't want that shit near him anymore. There was also so many questions when the book was finished. Like, why did Augur lady save Laia? Are they pronounced Augur? I'm an Augur because I smell bad and I make people cry. Augur? I'm an Augur. Ogre? It's an Augur. Augur? Augur. Well, anyway, who is that Augur lady? And why is it just one Augur lady? Does it have something to do with why there only one female per generation in the masks? I don't know. I feel like it does, because they created the masks training kind of like, right? So I guess it has something to do with that. Maybe the Augur lady is related to Laia. No, because they live for eternity. Like, as soon as Elias started speaking to Cain, I did not trust the augurs. I do not trust things that can read your mind and say they know the best for the future and stuff. It's too complicated. I don't trust people who can see the future and read your minds. They can use it for their own agenda. I mean, the things they promised Elijah and Helene, in the end, it was true. Like, Elijah did find his freedom when he was in the prison cell. Maybe it wasn't the way he thought he would, but he did find freedom. And his mother finally came to tell him why she left him when he was a baby boy. And it turned out she didn't actually just leave him in the desert. He turned him into this tribal tribe, and he grew up with them, and then was chosen by the augurs to go to Black Cliff. When his grandfather found out that the commandant had a child, he was very disapproving, but when it turned out that Elias was a really good fighter, he came around. I know that the grandfather is like supposed to be bad, but I kind of like him anyway. Like, he cared for Elias. He did. When others were trying to punch him down, grandfather was there to help him out, you know. Like, when Elias was supposed to be executed in the end, the grandfather wanted to break him out, but Helene, like, transferred him to some place and told him to not do it, because the augurs had promised her that Elias wouldn't die if he would promise her loyalty to the Emperor Marcus. And she did promise her loyalty, you know. Like, she trusted them so much, like, she almost trusted them too much. Like, Elias could have died there. Like, she's swaying that axe in belief that it would stop because August had promised that he wouldn't die. Close call. I do like that when he came back from the second trial and he told August that no, Marcus and Zack, they cheated. You know, this is how it was. Blah, 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 blah. And the grandfather believed him right away. Points for you, Grandpa. You know, and Elias told him that his mother wanted him to kill him. You know, and August say that his mother wouldn't do it because they would know about it. And Grandpa is like, can you read her mind or not? Here is Vittoria, walks a dark path. The darkness cloaks her, hiding her from sight. Well, so that's a no then. You go, Grandpa. I have to give props to Laia, of course. Like, the commandant is crazy. Like, Kersi wanted to punish them all the time. And the first year she got there and was like, what's your name? I'm Laia. You're not anyone. You're a slave girl. Like, that commandant, she's crazy. Like, she's the real bad villain here. Like, Marcus, he's just a pawn. The commandant, she's so scary. Like, I know she had like a bad childhood, like the grandpa didn't like her because she wasn't good enough, because she was a girl and blah 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 blah. I don't think that's reason enough for being as effed up as she is, because she is crazy. Like, something really bad had happened to her. A bad childhood can't make that out of a person. No. You know, Izzy was such a nice side character too. Like, she was a much needed friend for Laia there, because Cook was very not friendly exactly in the beginning, at least. You know, Izzy, she wanted to make some purpose out of her life, and she helped Laia with information for the rebellion. I don't know who this slave is that's supposed to be in the rebellion. I don't trust that amazing guy. No, but I don't think he's the spy. Like, then he wouldn't have just like killed the emperor, because he would know. Nah, he's not a slave, but who can it be? Maybe it's Sana. It's always the nice ones, the ones you don't expect. And we didn't even get to save Darin in this book, and that was like her whole purpose, Elias. And maybe the mom and dad and sister isn't dead yet. Maybe we'll meet them at Calf. At least one of them, maybe. When Laia went to the Moon Festival, that was so nice too. And Elias came along, and Izzy, and Elias got to taste what the real freedom was for once in his life. Oh, and Laia gave that mooncake to Izzy and said, have you ever tasted this? Take it. And then they danced together, and it was a much needed moment, I think, in the book. It might have been my favorite scene between Laia and Elias. But I also liked the scene when they were just in his room, like, spoke to each other the whole night. That was also very cute. And this Nightbringer person, he's like, he was the king Ifrit. Is that even how you say it, Ifrit? I'm not good with words, but I cannot tell you. Ifrit. Well, he's the like Ifrit king, and he wants revenge on the scholars, and that's how the Martians like could defeat the scholars, because they got weapons from the Nightbringer king Ifrit. Yeah, and the trials was so fucked up. Like the second one wasn't even a trial for anyone but Elias, like you said, because he was the only one who cared about Laia. Yes, the Augurs wanted to see if he was really fit to be the emperor, because he was like the best soldier. Like, everybody knew he was the best one, but he wanted to see if, like, test his loyalty or something. I mean, maybe the Augurs have seen into the future that he will be emperor anyways, because like, Cain wanted him to stay so that he could be free, but if he walked that path, he would also be emperor later. Maybe. No. Like, now I'm just talking. None of this will probably ever happen. Just a guessing, you know? And don't spoil anything, because I'm gonna be mad, because I haven't read the second one yet. Like, oh, I can't wait until I have read the second one, and then I'll talk about that, and hope you liked it, and see you till next time.